gone here in the fourth quarter. Miami no good on that time either.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Miami making a change here. Bosch is checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And that one's good.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Ennis kicks to Walker. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Here's Napier. Washington with the rebound. Humphries has got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today. Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Now, toughness, such a key part of playing in the NBA. And a lot of times people associate that word with physical toughness, but sometimes it's just mental toughness as well. You know, trying to play through injuries, just focusing through adversity, overcoming a shooting slump, being able to play under pressure. I mean, that's all part of being a tough player.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Here's Napier. The rebound by Humphries. Humphries has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. We talk about toughness, physical toughness, mental toughness, really the cornerstone of being, Clark, respected in this league.
And I think sometimes guys get mixed up about toughness. It's making tough plays at tough times. It's not always necessarily how physical you can be. I like what Steve said, the ability to block out distraction and execute in the biggest moments, that's toughness.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
23 seconds on the shot clock. 23.
Johnson outside. Looks for Bosch, gets it to him, tries it from 9. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 19 points for Chris Bosch.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
The shot's good from Bynum.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Napier.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
Shot's good by Walker. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Miami's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Walker with this screen for Ennis. And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA. Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami now perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA. But, Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster, and for the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
Washington shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Porter's checked in for Washington. And Miami also making a switch. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porter's got 19 points.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
And that's a foul. Called on Chris Humphries. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Well, the league's so focused on creating parity with the luxury tax and revenue sharing, but I think the max contract limits encourage stars to team up. If you allow the true superstars to command a larger share of the cap, I think they'd be more likely to spread out.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Washington. The drive by Bynum. The shot no good. Bosch with some nice D. Heat shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Haslem a screen. Ennis kicks to Bosch. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Well, when you talk, Clark, about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James is worth 4 times more than he makes in player salary.
I don't find that hard to believe. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in all of sports when you think about the magnitude of his celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, vets are limited to about a third of the cap. He boosted it to 40 or 50%. I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry.
It's Bynum with the drive.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Bynum. 25 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
Shooting for Washington, Will Bynum. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bynum. For the past few seasons, the Wizards have been making trades almost every season, but they stuck with their roster last year, and Clark, it paid off.
It sure did, Kevin. You could see how they continued to grow into a really tight-knit, cohesive group over the season, and that always makes a difference.
Sessions checked in for Garrett Temple, and Anderson gets it to go.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Bynum kicks to Seraphin, and stolen by Napier. Outside, Walker. Pass to Napier. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And some stability for this franchise, which had seen some ups and downs over the past few years. Nice to have a foundation for the Wizards to build off of.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
There's the feed to Haslem. Outside, Walker from the arc. Can't hit. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And if you look at how Washington has set themselves up, the Wizards should be in a good place for a long time. I mean, they only have to make some minor adjustments to the roster as they have the major pieces in place, particularly that backcourt. John Wall, Bradley Beal, that's a keeper of a backcourt for a long time.
And there's a whistle that goes on Will Bynum. That is his first foul of the game. Well, the popularity of the three-pointer at an all-time high. Stephen, I'm sure you can appreciate that. The league even discussed adding a 4-point line. What about that?
Please, make this go away, Kevin. I mean, it's just crazy. It's way too extreme. I think even the three-point shot is probably overdone to this point. So I would say 100% no, I am against a 4-pointer.
Puts it up. Another one falls for Washington. Here's Napier. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Anderson a screen on Bynum.
And if you think about a 4-point line and the possibility of that, a lot of players already shoot from way beyond the 3-point line. Guys like Steph Curry, Jamal Crawford. I think it would be exciting to see. I don't think we'll go there, but I'd want the distance to be far enough away from the goal that players wouldn't shoot those 4-pointers all the time. It would be a specialty shot and one that wouldn't become a real significant part of the game.
And they double up Bynum. That's good. Bynum's got 34.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Here's Napier. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And I think some have worried. That a 4-point line would make the league too perimeter oriented. I think it's insane. I mean, the 3-point line already stretches the floor and gives you an advantage if you have outside shooting. A 4-point line to me is beyond a rule. It's like a gimmick. I don't think it's going to happen.
Haslam a screen on Bynum. Napier, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for John Wall. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come up with steals and get extra possessions for his team.
4 on the shot clock. Sessions with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Porter outside, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Walker is screen on Bynum. Napier passes to Walker. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Bynum dishes to Sessions. From outside the arc, and the shot is good.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, first off, John, congratulations on this win. Is the type of tandem that we're seeing with you and Bradley Beal and the performance you had here tonight hinting that this may just be the best backcourt in the league?
I'm not going to say we had the best backcourt in the league, but we're going to be a talented backcourt for years to come with. It's great to play with somebody that can knock down shots like that. He can create, he can push the ball, he defends, and he made the job a lot easier for me. If you want to help, I can find him at any time.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.